The lantern beneath the willow, a light that never dies. Scary story time in a forsaken village drowned in perpetual fog, where shadows clung to every breath. An ancient willow wept over a cursed pond. Beneath its twisted claw-like branches hung a rusted lantern, its flame an unholy ember, flickering ceaselessly, defying wind, rain, and time. The villagers whispered a dread command: never touch it. That light feeds on souls. Legends spoke of a woman, forsaken and drowned in betrayal, her lantern a beacon of eternal torment. This is the story of Lily, who sought its glow and fell into a darkness that consumes all. Lily, 19 and haunted by her own ghosts, stumbled into the village seeking solace. The willow loomed on her first night, a grotesque titan, its branches swaying like skeletal limbs, caressing the black mirror-like pond. The lantern pulsed with a sickly yellow flame, its light weaving shadows that danced with unnatural life, faces, hands, eyes forming and dissolving in the fog. An old woman at the inn, her voice a cracked whisper, seized Lily's arm. It's hers! She lit it for a lover who left her to rot. Now it burns for the living, to drag them under. Lily's eyes gleamed with defiance. The lantern's hum sang to her, a siren's lure she couldn't resist. Under a sky swallowed by darkness, she crept to the pond, her flashlight trembling as the fog devoured its beam. The air thickened, reeking of rot and sorrow, and the lantern's wail grew, a mournful hymn that clawed at her mind. She reached for it, fingers grazing the frigid, rusted metal, and the flame exploded into a crimson inferno, searing her vision. A voice hissed from the abyss. You've come. You'll stay. The pond churned violently, black water surging upward, tendrils of mist lashing her like whips. The willow's roots erupted from the earth, writhing like serpents, their tips glistening with blood-red sap, coiling around her ankles. She tore free, but the lantern swung wildly, its light now a pulsing wound in the fog, painting her in gore. A figure emerged. Tall, shrouded in a tattered shroud, her eyeless face weeping tar, her skeletal hands clutching the lantern as it bled crimson flames. Her wail shattered the night, a scream of rage and despair that drove Lily to her knees, blood trickling from her ears. She fled, the glow stalking her through the mist, seeping into her room. By midnight, it hovered at her window, its hum a deafening requiem, and the woman's form pressed against the glass, her tar-dripping socket staring, her mouth twisting into a grin of shattered teeth. The next night, the lantern invaded her sanctuary, dangling from the ceiling, its red flame throbbing like a diseased heart, scorching the walls with heat that peeled paint into ash. The room warped, the ceiling dripping black ichor that hissed on the floor, and the woman's laughter roared, a guttural symphony of the damned. Skeletal hands, rotted, oozing, burst through the floorboards, their nails gouging her flesh, dragging her down as the pond's water flooded in, black and boiling, swallowing her legs. Light it. Burn with me. The voice snarled, a chorus of torment. Lily swung a knife, slashing the hands, but they regrew faster, stronger, pinning her arms. The woman materialized fully, her shroud a writhing mass of decayed flesh and wriggling worms, her eyeless face splitting to reveal a maw of jagged fangs, her tar-soaked hands sinking into Lily's throat, burning her skin with icy fire. The lantern flared, its light searing Lily's eyes, blinding her with visions. Countless faces, trapped, screaming, swirling in its flame. She clawed for the door, but the house shuddered, collapsing inward, the willow's roots piercing through walls, skewering the air around her. She broke free, staggering to the pond, the lantern hovering like a vengeful star, its heat melting her flesh. In a final act, she seized it, screaming as it fused to her hands and plunged into the pond. Component placement. The water shrieked, boiling red, and the woman rose, her body a towering nightmare of slime and bone, her claws tearing Lily's chest open. "You're mine, forever!" she roared, her voice a legion of the drowned. The willow's roots surged, piercing Lily's limbs, dragging her into the earth as the lantern's flame consumed her, her body dissolving into ash and light, her scream echoing endlessly. The pond swallowed her, leaving only silence. Months later, the lantern hangs still, its yellow glow soft, deceptive. But at night, the willow trembles, the pond ripples with unseen hands, and two voices wail, one ancient, one new, blending into a laugh that slices the fog, whispering your name. The flame shifts, red and alive, and the roots reach out, waiting,